Kahala Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Sai, Ba'ashem, Harakar Kadesh, double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well and taught me this truth, and peace and salutation to you. I came across the four corners of the globe, preaching this gospel in truth and sincerity. Ari Salawam is your brother Yahaz back with another GMS lunch break special, alright, on how the judgment of the Lord is going to be terrifying. Alright, Job 18 and 14. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, talking about Esau Edom, and it shall bring him to the kings of terror. And that's what's happening now. Esau's kingdom is coming down, and he was appointed a certain amount of time, and now his kingdom is coming down, and now he's going to be brought to the king of terrors, man, and he's going to be his kingdom is completely collapsing. Alright, so he's about to be completely cut off and go into slavery for 1,000 years. But prior to him going into slavery, all hell is about to break out, man. You're gonna have you already have demonic activity on an all-time high right now, but it's gonna break forward from the fourth dimension into the third dimension, alright? And you're gonna be seeing all kind of demons and ghosts and spirits, alright? And it's gonna be a horrible, horrific darkness, and different type of plagues that's gonna be plaguing this place. So I'm gonna get into some of the plagues that's gonna plague Egypt, alright? And this is spiritual Egypt. Let's see what we got. Exodus 10, and here we go. Exodus 10 and 20. But the Lord Yahweh had hardened Pharaoh's heart so that he would not let the children of Israel go. All right, and today is the modern day. The modern day Egyptians is Esau Edom. All right, and his heart is being hardened, and we're still found in the hands of him. All right, he won't let the Israelites go. Okay. Verse 21, and the Lord said unto Moses, stretch out thine hand toward heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, and even darkness which may be felt. Alright, so it's going to be a severe darkness over this land, alright? And Egypt it was, and now in the modern day Egypt it's going to be again. Alright, even darkness which may be felt. It's going to be so heavy a darkness, you're going to feel the darkness. Alright, and a good movie to watch is Pitch Black. Verse 22. And Moses stretched forth his hand toward heaven, and there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt 3 days. So for 3 days there was a darkness, man, and in that darkness it was nothing but terror going on and horrible things going on. Like I said, the king of terror. Alright, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Sai is a demon-like power. And he's terrible. And he created all of these goons and goblins and phantoms and ghosts and spirits, alright? And he knows what terrorizes you, and he can give you he can plague your mind with different visions that terrify you, and nobody else will be able to see it, like on that movie Bird Box. Alright, nobody else will be able to see it but you, and you'll be horrified, alright? But all the children of Israel had light in their dwellings, alright? But the children of Israel, they had light. But them Hamites, they was in complete darkness. Okay? And all you other nations, y'all gonna be in complete darkness. Alright, when the lights go off in Babylon, everybody's gonna be in darkness. And 2/3 is not gonna have a clue what's fucking going on. You other nations are gonna be horrific, heart fainting, and you dying because you don't have a clue what's going on, and your judgment, and it's time for your judgment. Alright? Okay. Let's see. Alright, we're going to get back on this terrible demon-like power. Psalm 66 And 3, say unto Yahweh, how terrible art thou in thy works! Though through the greatness of thy power shall thy enemies submit themselves unto thee. All the earth shall worship thee, and shall sing unto thee. They shall sing to thy name, Selah. Alright, come and see the works of Yahweh. He is terrible in his doing toward the children of men. Right, because he's going to have all kind of different ways that you people dying. Alright, and he's a terrible, terrible power, and he's going to give you up to your own devices. Alright, until you fear the Lord. Everybody's going to get acquainted on fearing Yahweh Shem Yahweh's name, because he's making his name, putting his name back in this earth. Alright, so this stuff that's, words can't explain the terrible, horrific things that people are going to be seeing, man. A human body with wings on it and the head of a bull. I mean, there's so many different ways, so many different newly created creatures that, people aren't even introduced to. And they're scared of the stuff they already know, like lions and tigers and snakes. They're scared of those things. So how much more newly created beasts that they never ever seen in their life, man. These people are going to lose it, man. And the Most High is going to laugh at them. Ecclesiasticus 43:29, the Lord Yahweh is terrible and very great, and marvelous in his power. When ye glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as you can, for even yet will he far exceed. And when ye exalt him, put forth all your strength, and be not weary, for ye can never go far enough. See, you're supposed to put your whole heart into Yahweh Shem Yahweh, because he's your first love. And we're returning to our first love, and then abandoning this world and coming out of this world and renewing our mind and becoming more spiritual and more like Yahweh Shem Yahweh each and every day. Because we realize that he's terrible, and he's a very great power, all right? And he kills, and he destroys, and he makes alive, and we have that understanding. So we want to please him and do the best that we can toward him and for Yahweh Shem Yahweh to get this ministry out, all right? All right. So back to this judgment, man, because it's going to be horrific. All right, just like what happened in Egypt, it's going to be horrific, man. All right. Well, let's see. Wisdom of Solomon, verse 1. For great are thy judgments. See, his judgments are great, man, and cannot be expressed. Therefore, unnurtured souls have erred. See, it's so beyond our mind that we can't even put it in words how great in his judgment is, man, and how horrible and terrifying Yahweh Shem Yahweh is. Yahweh Shem Yahweh is. Verse 2, for when unrighteous men thought to oppress the holy nation, all right, the Hamites, they oppressed us in Egypt. They being set up in their houses, all right, on a lockdown. And what are these Babylonians? They are on lockdown right now. The prisoners of darkness, and fettered with the bonds of a long night, lay their exile for the eternal promises. Yeah, that long night happened to be 3 days in darkness, man. Complete, utter darkness. Verse 3, for while they supposed to lie hid in their sins, in their secret sins, they were scattered under a dark veil of forgetfulness, being horribly astonished. Astonished means to be surprised. They were fearfully surprised, so they were in horror and in dread and trouble with strange apparitions. All right, and strange apparitions. That's ghosts, goblins, spirits, demons. All right. Just some examples of operations: ghost-like appearance, a ghost-like image. Verse 4: For neither might the corner that held them keep them from fear, but noise as of waters falling down sounded about them, and said, Visions appear unto them with heavy countenance. See, they're gonna have demons and all kind of spirits plaguing these people, man, and their countenance is gonna be, sad, man, and horrific, horrified, because of all of the, apparitions, the spirits and ghosts, demons, Verse 5: No power of the fire might give them light, neither could the bright flames of the stars endure to lighten the horrible night. Right, so nothing that they did, a torch, a bonfire, nothing was bright enough to put out this darkness. You couldn't even see the light when you lit something. It was that much of darkness that you could feel it. It was a heavy darkness on this place. All right, and if they could, put out an electrical magnetic pulse, it could throw this place back into the ice ages with no lights whatsoever, and it'll take years to put the lights back on, man. They make these things overseas, and it takes them years to just generate one, and they'll need millions if they unleash an electric magnetic pulse. You see? Man, this is beautiful. We living in some beautiful times, man. And horrible times for you 2/3 and all you other nations. Verse 6: Only there appeared unto them a fire kindled of itself, very dreadful. That's them spirits, that's them demons, all right? A spirit is fire. For being much terrified, they thought the things which they saw to be worse than the sight they saw not. All right, because those things that they were seeing was so horrific and unknown to them. These are some of these things that they were seeing was newly created beasts. And they were horrified. Verse 7: As for the illusions of art, magic, they were put down, and their vaunting and wisdom was reproved with disgrace. For they that promised to drive away terrors, you soothsayers, you palm readers, all right, all these psychics that can read your tarot card and shit, all of that shit is gonna backfire on them, and they're gonna have to meet with those demons that they were conjuring up, and it's gonna be hilarious, man. For they that promise to drive away terror, I can get rid of those evil demons. I can be an exorcist and cast them out. And trouble from a sick soul were sick themselves of fear. So these same people are going to be plagued with fear themselves, are the same things that they said they could cast out. And they were conjuring up spirits. They're going to be fearful of those same things. Worthy to be laughed at. Why is it worthy to be laughed at? Because 2/3 of our people reject this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh. So, in time when you really need Him, this is what Yahweh by Shem Yahweh is going to do. Alright, Proverbs 1:27: When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. See? So these people are going to be seeking Yahweh by Shem Yahweh early, but hey, it's early in the destruction and it's too late. The grace, the mercy of grace, the doors of grace is going to be set. All right, and let me go to the precept that I really wanted though. Proverbs 1:23. turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you, because I have called and ye refuse. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. How he stretched out his hand? Through the prophets that's on the highways and byways. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. See, they didn't want to listen to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. See, so when they get plagued by all these ghosts, goblins, demons, spirits, apparitions, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai and his men are going to be laughing at these people. Proverbs 1:27. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. See? And that's a beautiful, beautiful precept, man. So all you people who deny Yahweh Shem Yahushai right now, hey, you're going to be real familiar with him in this day, and you're going to learn to fear him. All right? 2/3 of Israel are going to be in trouble, man. Jacob's trouble, to be specifically. All right? Well, let's see, where were we? Okay. Okay, verse 8. For they that promise to drive away, no, let's go to 9. For though no terrible thing did fear them, yet being scared with beasts that passed by and hissing of serpents. See, they were scared because it was sounding like beasts was passing by, trampling and shit, walking, and you know how they make their noise when they move around. And they had hissing like there was snakes and shit around. Alright? And we know that this is going to be 3 times worse than what happened in Jerusalem. In Egypt. Alright? Babylon is the worst kingdom ever, so they're going to get the worst punishment. Wisdom of Solomon 11:17. For thy almighty hand that made the world of matter without form, wanted not means to send among them a multitude of bears, or fierce lions, or unknown wild beasts, full of rage, newly created, breathing out either a fiery vapor, or filthy scent of scattered smoke, are shooting horrible sparks out of their eyes. See, that's some newly created shit that you're not even on right now. Alright, and if you can imagine something with red eyes, with fire breathing out of, his nostrils, it almost reminds you of a dragon, alright? But this is new created beast, man. Smoke coming out of their fucking noses. And shooting horrible sparks out of their eyes, man. Can you imagine what that's going to look like? This is worse than any horror movie that you ever seen. But it's going to be real life. Whereof not only the harm might dispatch them at once, but also the terrible sight destroyed them. Alright? See, these people are about to get destroyed, man. By the Most High, the most terrible demon-like power ever. Alright? And they're going to have these beasts around here ready to kick you people ass, man. They're going to be hungry, they're going to be full of rage, and they're going to be ready to, turn up. Alright, let's see where we left off at. Alright. Okay, verse 10. They died for fear. See? They died for fear. Dying that they saw the air which could of no side be avoided. Alright? They died of fear, man, and they couldn't avoid these apparitions. Verse 11. For wickedness condemned by her own witness is very timorous, and being pressed with conscience always forecast grievous things. Alright? You people are going to know, hey, you being judged for what you did to the children of Israel. Alright? And your fucking conscience is gonna be weighing heavy on your conscience, man. Ain't nothing you can do about it but accept your judgment. Verse 12. For fear is nothing else but a betraying of the succors which reason offereth, and the expectation from within being less continent, the ignorance more than the cause which brought it the torment. But they sleeping the same sleep that night, which was indeed intolerable, and which came upon them out of the bottom of inevitable hell. All right, this is gonna be an intolerable night. You people ain't gonna sleep at all. All right, you gonna have a bad condition, man. That's what hell is. A condition is gonna be played out on earth, just like heaven gonna be played out on earth. Verse 15. Were partly vexed with monstrous apparitions. So these gonna be monstrous demon, that's gonna appear in front of you people, and partly fainted, their hearts failing them for a sudden fear, and not looked for came upon them. So these apparitions, these demons are gonna come upon them suddenly, man. And what they gonna do? Their heart is gonna fucking faint, man. These people's heart is gonna faint. Let's see if I can remember the scripture, man. And fucking faint, bro. All right, Luke 21:26. Men's heart failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. See, it's gonna be strange judgments, man, and these people are gonna be dying all kind of different way, and it's gonna be all because Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man, is going with his mood, and he sent his son back to save his hopeful elect, to save his elect. Man, I got so many different strange. I'm looking for that little strange judgment. Oh, I know it gotta be in Psalms. Oh man, that Job look good. Job 31:3 is not destruction to the wicked, and a strange punishment to the workers of iniquity. So you people gonna catch hell, man. Y'all gonna catch that strange punishment and that judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahweh. Like, yeah, I really wanted to find that. Let's see if I can look it up. Let's see. All right, Isaiah 28:21. For the Lord Yahweh shall rise up as in Mount Perazim. He shall be wrought as in the valley of Gideon, that he may do his work, his strange work, and bring to pass his acts, his strange acts. See? So that's what you got going on, man. A lot of people are about to die, and it's going to be horrific deaths, and these ghosts, these goons, these goblins, they're going to be out here, man. All right, and if you're not covered by Yahweh Shem Yahweh, hey, it's over for you. Isaiah 65:13. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh thy power. Behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. All right. With that, I hope this was edifying to the hopeful elect. I like to say all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Sai, Bahashem, Ha Rakar Kadosh. Salawam Akim.